Hello friends, in this video we will be telling you about your journey of ACL surgery. If you are going to plan ACL surgery with us, then what will you face and how will be the surgery and how will be the things after the surgery. We will be talking about those things in this particular video. So if you have planned an ACL surgery with us, you will be given options of anesthesia. You can take either a spinal anesthesia or a general anesthesia. We usually recommend a spinal anesthesia in most of the cases, more than 90% of the cases, because it is very safe, and you can also have an option to see the surgery live in front of you, and you can actually collaborate with your surgeon during the surgery itself. So you can see your surgery, you can talk with the surgeon during the surgery. Because of a superstition that the spinal anesthesia will give rise to back pain in the future. So let me tell you that this is absolutely a false notion, and there is no scientific evidence that spinal anesthesia lead to backache in your future life. It is not there. So you can safely take a spinal anesthesia without the risk of developing any kind of a back pain in the future. It's a very safe thing because the needle we use is a very small needle, and usually it's a very safe kind of a procedure. The surgery is usually a very quick and a fast affair. If there is a solitary ACL injury, we can finish the surgery in 15 to 20 minutes. If there are some other injuries like a meniscus repair or other ligament repairs, the surgery may take up to an hour or so. Once the surgery is done, you will be taken to the recovery room, and you may feel a little bit odd because half of the body will be numb and you will not be able to feel the body beneath your abdomen. So this is a very normal feeling. Don't be distressed and disheartened because of that. And this is the effect of the spinal anesthesia, because of which we have been able to do your surgery very safely. So just relax, be calm. You may not be able to feel the things below your abdomen. You may not be able to move your toes. That is absolutely normal. Just chill, just relax. Within 4 to 5 hours you will get sensation back, and then you will be able to move your toes also, and then you will be able to feel also. Occasionally you may have difficulty in passing urine the first time after the surgery. This is a common thing, but don't be afraid of this. Most of the times, as the effect of the spinal anesthesia will wear off, you will be able to pass the urine comfortably. We usually don't recommend doing a catheterization or passing a catheter to pass the urine. It is usually not required. Also, as soon as you get your senses back, it is imperative that you start doing ankle toe pumping exercises and knee pressing exercises. Also, you should take deep breathing exercises. Many people ask me what kind of pillow should we use for after the procedure. So usually we don't recommend a thick pillow. A very thin pillow is fine. The reason is that because in young patients, like the patients in which we do the ligament surgery, there are some patients who may develop spinal headache, and for that we don't want the patient to be upright and the head to be in elevated position. So we don't recommend sitting after the surgery, immediately after the surgery, and use of a very thick pillow. Also, we try to give patients a lot of fluid. You are also encouraged to drink a lot of water, juices, liquids in any form that you want to take. You can take food after 3 to 4 hours of the surgery. Any kind of food is fine. You can take light food, a little bit of heavy food, or whatever you like or whatever suits you best. You can take those kind of food after 3 to 4 hours of the surgery. Normally, you will be discharged on the second day. Very occasionally, if you have more pain, more discomfort, you may be kept in hospital for a day or so. So 90 to 95% of the patients are fit to go on the second day. 5% patients may have to stay back for another day or so. I usually don't prefer very quick discharges from the hospital, because we have seen a lot of problems with the quick discharges. So we don't recommend discharge on the same day as the surgery. We usually try to keep patients for a day after the surgery, and that is also good for your medical purposes and your health purposes as well. Now the first 15 days period is very important, and the three things you need to look after in the first 15 days are the pain, swelling and your mobility. And the fourth thing is your range of motion, that is the knee movement. The pain will subside slowly over the time. You may need to take painkillers for a period of 5 days, 10 days and very occasionally 15 days. The swelling will also subside slowly after the surgical procedure. The range of motion or knee bending can be started as per the guidance of your operating surgeon, and this depends on what surgery has been done, what exact procedure has been done, and what anesthesia has been used for the surgery. So knee bending can definitely be started on the second day in most of the cases. Weight bearing again is to be confirmed with your operating surgeon. If everything is fine, only the ACL surgery has been done, you can be started walking after the second day with full weight bearing on your leg. But this, as I told you, must be confirmed with your operating surgeon. You can apply local ice, and ice packs are good. That will make your knee numb, will reduce the pain and the swelling as well. The dressing is usually performed on the second day or the fourth day. Usually we can just apply impervious dressing, self-adhesive dressing, and these are very good because these are water resistant dressing. Still, we don't recommend to make this dressing wet, because any kind of water seeping into your wound may lead to some kind of low-grade infections. Occasionally some patients are very worried because they see a red dot over the impervious dressing. So I must tell you that this is a very normal occurrence. Many patients in which we do these dressings may see a red dot over the dressing. That is absolutely normal. Don't get panicky with that, and this is absolutely a normal thing. Also, you may have a little bit discoloration around the knee, a bluish or a blackish or a reddish kind of a tinge around your knee. This is also a very normal phenomenon. This happens after any kind of a surgery, including an ACL surgery. So even that, if that happens, there is nothing to worry about. You can just relax. As I told you, if you want to take bath, you can take sponging. If you want to take a bath, you need to cover your knee well with a watertight seal or with a polythene, and then you can take a bath. Or you can use a raincoat like a thing to cover the knee. As far as the food is concerned, you are advised to take a high energy food. You are advised to take a food which is high in calcium and high in protein intake. Milk and milk products are good. Nuts are good. Bananas are good. Anything which is good in calcium and has high protein content, including pulses, these are all good things for you. You can take it as per your taste. Then there are some things you should not take. So tobacco in any form, any jarda, masala, gutka or any cigarette smoking is very bad after the surgery. It retards healing and it is bad for the recovery after the surgery. So please don't take it. The second thing that you should not take is alcohol in any form. So any kind of tobacco or alcohol post-operative in first 15 days you should avoid. Also, you should take care of the physiotherapy things in the first 15 days. And this should be under the supervision of your physiotherapist and your operating surgeon. So physiotherapy should be under supervision, under guidance, has to be done very well with the help of your surgeon and your physiotherapist. In some patient we can start physiotherapy early. In some patient we need to wait for some time, but overall you can start your physiotherapy after the surgery on the second day. Normally we don't recommend very often dressing changes. If your dressing is good, unless your dressing is wet and the blood start oozing out of the dressing, we don't recommend repeated dressings, because if we do a dressing nicely, neatly, cleanly after the surgery, then usually it is not required at very frequent intervals. As far as the stitch removal is concerned, we usually remove the stitches at about 14 to 15 days. And this is a very routine procedure, and you can get it done with any qualified nurse or compounder near you. So that is usually not a problem. If you want to come to us, you are most and most welcome. For initial 1 month, you may have a little bit of numbness just below your knee. So this is a very normal phenomenon. If you have that, just don't worry about it. Usually 90 to 95% of the cases, it will get better with time, and this numbness will improve with time. The rehabilitation needs to be increased after the 1 month. You need to do more and more physiotherapy, more rehabilitation. We have made a separate video regarding phases of ACL rehabilitation, and we encourage you to see those videos so as to see about what exercise to be done and how do you progress with your ACL recovery after the first month. Resuming office is a very common question asked to us by many patients. If you have a desk job and if somebody can take you to the office and take you back, you can resume your office within a first week. There is no problems. You may need to use some kind of support while walking and support while getting up from your chair. If the work is little bit heavy, then I will recommend you to take rest for 2 weeks and then start your normal office job. If you are doing a heavy job, a labor kind of a work, or any kind of a heavy job in a factory or something like that, you are advised to start your job after a period of 1 month. But if you are into very rigorous sports or very rigorous sporting activities, we recommend you to start those activities after 2 to 3 months of time. Friends, there is a very important concept, that concept of tendon healing. So ACL ligament, once it is implanted, will heal over a period of time, and slowly it will become stronger and stronger. So you need to understand that, and slowly you need to increase your activity, because the strength of your ligament will increase over a period of time. In initial 6 to 8 weeks, and specifically into the 6 to 8 weeks period, the ligament is in the weakest zone, and this is the time when you are active also. So just be careful in this time. Don't be overconfident. Be cautious that you don't sustain another injury over this period of time. But once this period gets over, you can increase your activity over a period of time, because the ligamentization phase is there and your ligament will become stronger time over time. So friends, I hope that I was able to answer all your queries regarding ACL surgery and its experience after the procedure. If you have any more questions, you can write us on the comment box. If you need any specific advice regarding your knee injury, you can send us on your WhatsApp number mentioned. Thank you.